get you in the frame where the weird gets weirder and the walls all learn your name. Lolcows screaming like ghosts in a busted mirror glow. Spooky vibes hit hard when the whole room starts to go. Truth cutting like ice right through the air. One more look and you're already there. Unicorn girl A3. Unicorn. Weird gets weirder, baby. Weird gets unicorn girl A3. Unicorn. Think twice before you stare. And it bites your pride. Every clip, come back with a cold eye on the ride. Those comments, yeah, they stay in your chest. Make your pulse go hard, make you second guess the rest. Truth cutting like ice right through the air. One more look and you're already there. Unicorn girl A3. Weird gets weirder, baby. Weird gets weirder. Unicorn girl A3. Unicorn. Think twice before you stare. Mirror cracked, but it's still watching. Every grin got a shadow crossing. Say the name, let the room go cold. Unicorn girl A3 in the back of your soul. Unicorn girl A3. Unicorn girl. Weird gets weirder, baby. Weird gets weirder. Unicorn girl A3. Unicorn girl. Think twice before you stare.
Welcome in, everybody, lurkers and haters of all kinds. Please remember to hit the like button, will you? And subscribe. Tonight, I found an interesting one from Paranormal Quest. We're going to check them out. Hope everybody's having a good night. Hopefully, I don't have any internet problems like last night. So let's get started. Let's dive into it. Let's see what they found. This is from the Garnett house. It says the scariest paranormal footage we've ever captured. The Garnett house haunting. So let's get into it.
Supposedly one of the most haunted places in America.
The Garnett house here in Garnett, Kansas has more reason to be haunted than most places that we've been.
I know there were 2 murders allegedly that happened here.
The tragedy that took place in such a small house is sickening. Oh my God! What the It just doesn't make any sense.
Ooh, they got Dave with them, and their bear is back.
Wow. I feel like we need to go try and recreate it. What in the How many spirits are here in this house?
10. Maybe you want to push me down the stairs. The wildest thing happened while we were outside.
Rewind that.
That is really creepy. I have so much adrenaline pumping through me right now.
Dude, this is crazy.
Something literally just moved inside this house, and we caught it on camera. What's up, everybody? Ryan and Dave here, and welcome back to our paranormal quest.
This is an older one, I think, 5 months ago, because Dave's in it.
We are in Garnett,
No, we-
Kansas, at one of the most famous haunted houses in the state, the famous Garnett House Hotel.
That's right. This is supposedly, like you said, one of the most haunted places in America. Colin from the Paranormal Files claims this to be one of his favorite, most haunted places that he gets to go to. Jeez. Oh! No! This fell down. Guys, look at this fell down. One of our other friends was recently here, and they had some wild things happen. So I'm excited to see what happens with all of the different history. There's a lot of history with this place, some of it dark, and there's a lot of potential here tonight.
When we arrived here, we got a walkthrough, which we didn't film. The owner of the Garnett house, Justin, he wasn't feeling very well tonight, so he kind of walked us through and gave us the cliff notes of stuff and things for us to talk about to you all on camera as we walk throughout the house now. But like Dave said, some of the history of this place is shockingly dark, and I think that might be part of the reason why there's...
Oh boy. Gonna be a good one.
Such an intimidating and scary energy at times inside this house, and why it's so strong, why things move. But there's a famous entity that has been seen inside this house, which has been nicknamed the Grinner. A tall, shadowy apparition with a very elongated and toothy smile. And many people have seen this intimidating and chilling figure here inside the Garnett house.
From a hotel to a brothel to a jail to a school. I know there were 2 murders allegedly that happened here. There were the 2 original owners passed away in the house. One fell while they were hanging wallpaper. Just all kinds of different layers to this place.
Absolutely, and I'm so excited. Let's walk around here before we get started with this investigation tonight and go over a little bit of the history in some of the areas and some of the things that the Garnett House haunting is famous for here in Garnett, Kansas.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. But as we walk around, one of my favorite things, I asked him, I was like, I love that sign. I asked him if it was original, and Justin said no, he put it up there actually just a couple months ago. But it goes so well with the history because one of the things about the house is that even though it was built as a residence by D.W. Houston and his wife Mary, they only lived in it for a short period of time before it was sold. And it was mostly businesses after that. You know, sure, it was a jail, sure, but it was also a hotel and a brothel, like you said, Dave. And
boy, a brothel. Interesting.
This place has so much history. That hotel sign right there is a small part of the history of this house, but it's an important part of the history of this house.
Absolutely.
The thing that I love most, I think, about this house and the way that Justin has kind of presented it and cleaned it up is the way that he uses colored light. He told us that he likes to experiment with different light frequencies and how...
Why has he got 2 Raggedy Ann dolls? That's what the real Annabelle looks like. That's not a good sign.
That actually affects the paranormal activity and the energy within the house. So you'll notice as we walk through, each room has a different colored bulb, and that's not just for the aesthetic. He genuinely has an interest in frequencies and light and sound and the way that that affects an energy and the way that it affects the haunting and the paranormal activity within the house. And he himself and many people that know him believe that he has a very interesting, let's say, connection to this house and the way that he can utilize the energies of this house. And some people have even said it's almost shocking and creepy in the way that he can just, even when he's not here, think about something happening and then it happens within the house. It's one thing that's reported is his connection to this place, and his love for this house has contributed to some of the paranormal activity here.
Yeah, that's what he said. I mean, he had a lot of stories to tell about his time within this house and just so many strange and unique things that he has had happen in here. And he's not necessarily a believer of the paranormal either, which makes it all the more interesting.
It is, yeah, it's very interesting. And I think one of the cooler things about this room that we're in right now is that one of the sightings of the Grinner happened in this room, because when they first opened it up for investigations, Justin and then another guest that was here that night were sitting on the couch inside that room with the hotel sign. She looked in through this door and she said she saw the Grinner. She went and she had that, what she saw turned into a painting by an artist, and it is over here on the shelf. This right here is the image of what that woman saw. You see on the left side.
I don't. Oh my God, that is terrifying.
Out of the image, you have the bookshelf.
Hey Rainbow, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I still feel a little but I'll be all right. I'm used to it. I'm gonna try to have a great stream.
Leaning up against the bookshelf with that shadow.
Did you see that picture there? Imagine that thing standing over you at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning.
Silhouette figure with a toothy grin. And I tell you what, if we see that here tonight, I will tough it out and stay, but I just might soil my pants.
Yes, ma'am, I did. I sure did. I had chicken and rice.
Good thing I brought extra underwear.
Did you hear a bird?
I did. I think I just made this rattle up here.
That was weird.
When I stepped down.
Yeah, I mean, everywhere we go, Ryan travels with extra underwear because he just gets so scared.
I get so terrified, so scared.
Yeah.
No, actually, I brought long underwear in case it was too cold in here tonight. But it's not cold enough inside because there was a warm-up, so it's not too cold. But the long underwear may come in handy if I see the grinner. Now, as we walk up to the bottom of the stairs here, this is very important because as Justin had told us, he recently found documentation that the Houston family, DW and his wife Mary, moved out of the house, but then later in life moved back into the house.
Oh, shit.
And it was on these stairs that Mary was actually hanging wallpaper at the age of 83, and she slipped and fell down the stairs.
Well, that wasn't smart.
And passed away here.
Probably right where you're standing.
Probably passed away right where
Aww.
I'm standing. So Mary Houston is a person that people have communicated with or at least gotten the name of, as well as DW. But to understand the history of the Garnett house, you have to understand that this house was the first structure in this town to be built that was not a log cabin. This goes all the way back to the founding of this town and the origins of Garnett, Kansas. I mean, this was the Wild West back then. And because it was a hotel after D.W. Houston and his wife Mary sold the house, this was actually a hotel where a lot of shady characters would stay. There's rumors that Jesse James, the famous outlaw himself, stayed in this hotel. You also had Wild Bill Hickok, Buffalo Bill.
Damn. All the original OGs.
Bill, Cody stayed here. I mean, just the names of the people in American history that are still notorious to this day very well could have walked these same halls and stayed in these same rooms where we're staying tonight.
Absolutely.
So, and it was a brothel
and
as
there's
well.
Two guys
and, you know,
roaming through it. Mm-hmm.
Connor Biddle is not here, but we'll have to conjure his spirit so we can get some brothel bros action going on.
If you know, you know. If not, that's a really weird statement.
That's like Dave said, if you know, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, we're talking mid 1850s here when this was built. So, it was a different time. Like you said, it was the Wild West, and there were a lot of unruly characters that probably came through here. So it's hard to tell what happened that wasn't even documented,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
And as we'll find out when we go to the basement, there's a contrast in the history. This was used as a stop on the Underground Railroad after the Fugitive Slave Act up through the Civil War, but also after slavery was abolished. There was actually rumors that this house was a meeting place for the KKK. And Justin has said he's found
Oh my God.
member tokens in the basement that points towards the fact that that hate group used this house for their meetings.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a stark contrast. That conflicting energy and those conflicting principles may help open up some of the energies of this house and maybe be why it's so active. I mean, the light and the darkness, the tragedy and the happiness and enjoyment, it's strong in this house.
Oh, yeah.
Now, one thing we're going to be watching out for tonight, as we're here specifically, like We're going to try and document as many of these as we can, and I already went through and got a lot of shots of these dolls and different items that are on the shelves. Because Justin and many other people have captured on camera.
That house is full of Annabelles.
And even seen with their eyes, not captured, but seen and experienced these items falling and moving and flying across the room.
What the f, dude? What the I'm going to leave.
A lot of strange and unusual poltergeist activity, so to speak. So we'll have to keep an eye out and be very aware of what's going on around us with these items.
Yes.
Because if they fall, we're going to have to try and test it and debunk it to make sure it's not natural. Creepy. We got a fake axe hanging from the attic's ladder.
A little strange.
Now, another part of the history that leads to... We have to be very careful with how we present this particular part of this house's history. There was a time when a previous owner had the building, and this was around the time that Justin purchased the building, and he came in here to clean it out. He said it was like up to his chest with just junk and things, and he started to find very bizarre things inside this house. The only explanation that you could point to is very nefarious and dark activities in this house. He said he found within the walls, he said he found women's shoes, women's clothing, women's underwear, bloody mattresses. And there's a room around the corner here where he found nothing inside the room except for a single mattress and a collection of pornography. All of it pointing towards a period, an undocumented period of this house's history that could have been very dark, that could have led to some of the darker paranormal activity that this house experiences.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of, from what, is understood, it seems like a lot of the darker stuff may have happened in this bathroom over here. Trying to figure out a way to word that. Locking somebody in a room and doing things to them that they don't want done to them.
Yeah.
And that's about as far into that as I want to go. But supposedly that happened in this room right over here. But, like you said, a lot of dark and nefarious things that could have happened up just right up in here. And it's alarming.
It is. It's very alarming. And like we had stated, it's one of those things, we're the type of investigators, we're the type of people that love proof. If something happens historically, if someone claims that something happened, we like to see historical proof. But when it's something that...
Hey, Flow Boy, how you doing? How you holding up?
is...
Sorry you had to see the foot.
alleging and kind of pointing towards sort of nefarious criminal activity that was never caught. The people that were doing it were never caught. That's not really going to be documented.
No.
Especially...
Yeah, I made chicken and rice. I had chicken and rice. And broccoli. Did you eat, sir? Yeah, it was good. It was good.
if they had gotten away with it until this day. There's a whole long story to that, but that's not our story to tell. That's his story to tell, which maybe one day he'll come out and tell the whole story, but he has reasons why he doesn't talk about that as much. Mm-hmm. But maybe one day he'll talk about that a little more. But it does make sense that that could contribute to some of the intense paranormal activity experienced in this house.
Sure.
You didn't get a choice. Oh, no. Well, you have to eat, sir. It's just how it goes.
Oh, man, we got more.
They're everywhere.
Everywhere you look, there's eyes staring at you. Raggedy Ann dolls, regular dolls.
No.
People capture shadows in here. People have captured apparitions when they didn't even realize.
Ooh, let me write that down. Let me write that down. I will definitely check that out. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Realize it. He told us a story in this next room over here.
Rainbow, I swear to God, if you didn't fucking eat today and you yelled at me for not eating, I'm going to scream at you. I'm going to do it. You better have eaten something.
About a woman doing a live stream, and she panned the camera past
Ma'am.
that chair in the corner. And when she...
Oh, I like the cemetery ones. Definitely. Thank you. I'm definitely going to check that out.
panned the camera past the chair in the corner, it was just that doll sitting in it that we see now.
Okay, you better have, Rainbow. You better have. For fuck's sakes. We all gotta make sure we're eating good. Need that energy. This shit's been draining.
And she ran her live stream, talked to the person in the hallway, panned the camera back past the chair. Didn't notice it until months later when she was watching the live stream back that there appears to be a figure of a little girl standing beside the chair with the doll. It makes you wonder, what would the spirit of a little girl be doing in here, or possibly who she is, but it's definitely unsettling.
And a red ball, of course.
You want to make your joke, Dave?
Are those boots made for walking, you think?
That's just what they do.
That's true.
Oh, Lord.
This is the room behind this curtain that Justin told us when he first bought the house that he discovered the single mattress and explicit material that he found was in behind this. And now it's just kind of a storage area for some various things, air conditioning units, ladders, chairs, decorations. But this was the room where he came in here and said there weren't very many rooms that were empty. This one was one of the emptiest rooms in the house when he first bought it. It was this one in the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
So the rest of the house was filled with so much stuff, but the only
I hope not either. Oh, that shit's funny.
thing in this room was a single mattress.
Right? With the fucking free bleeding. Ew, no, stop it, Rainbow. I'm having flashbacks. I'm having terrifying flashbacks.
And that explicit material. And then this is the bathroom that Dave was mentioning, which some of the things that he found in here could, again, we're not claiming it to be accurate history, but just from what he found in here, it points towards a darker, more nefarious, even more violent history of things done to people in this bathroom. So this whole house has so much history. The Garnett house here in Garnett, Kansas, probably, I would say, has more reason to be haunted than most places that we've been.
Yeah.
Especially houses. You know, the tragedy that took place in such a small house is unnerving, unsettling, and sickening in a way. So there were jail. Apparently at one point in time, this was used as a jail. The house was. He doesn't know which rooms would have been used to house inmates. He knows there was a woman who was housed here as an inmate, as a prisoner, because she had murdered multiple of her husbands.
Oh, shit. Multiple husbands. That is not good.
That history was very brief. The history of it being a jail and being used as a jail was very brief. So
there are too many Annabelle dolls in this episode, sirs. There is too. Yeah, multiple husbands. Oh my God. You never know. That shit. I never understand that. Why you gotta kill them? Why can't you just leave them? Most states you get half anyways. Just get a divorce.
There's not much documented about where and...
Although, again, I'm not a materialistic person, so things like that don't bother me. I would just walk away.
what was used and how it was used, so...
Yeah.
But that takes us to that last part.
My God.
To the basement. Which, I don't know, Dave,
Or
are you
just
gonna
be
brave the
single.
basement with me?
Yeah, I'll do it.
He's very worried about spiders.
Poor Dave. Why y'all gotta throw him under the bus all the time? No wonder why he's on a so-called break from a back injury.
Spiders, everyone. Very worried.
Yeah.
There's no spiders down there, man. Come on.
Uh-huh.
We'll find out.
Like he said, wolves wolf about 4 times.
Don't worry, Dave. There are spiders down there, and I feel your pain. Me and a spider had a fight today. Don't you worry. I know your pain.
Wolf spider. We'll find out.
Fuck them, wolf spider.
Wolf spider.
We'll find out.
Yo, stop it. God damn it.
So this is the only way to get down into the basement of the Garnett house.
It's not terrifying or anything.
All spiders are scary. I hate every single one of them.
Just a cellar, man. Just a cellar.
Uh-huh.
Spider cellar.
Spider den.
Yeah.
Now this is allegedly the base.
Jumping spiders. Oh. I know. I have arachnophobia so bad, but I was supportive when she got it. I was supportive.
Basement where they would have kept enslaved people on their way to freedom.
I'm not afraid of mice. I just if you're not expecting to see one and it just runs past you, it can scare you. It's like one of those things, like if you're not expecting someone to be standing over you at 3 o'clock in the morning and you wake up and they're there, it scares you. Or to hear something in your house at 3 a.m. and you know you're alone, it scares you. But my grandfather was terrified of mice and snakes.
Trying to find their way to freedom on the Underground Railroad, but also where in more recent times, Justin had found coins, membership.
However, I am very allergic to mice, so bad that if they're around, my whole face will blow up. I look like fucking Mrs. Puff on fucking SpongeBob.
Coins. So there's a lot of history with this basement. Apparently there was even a tunnel came out of this basement at one point that's been covered over. This is all stuff that Justin had told to us. So we don't have any way to validate that or find proof of that historically. But it definitely is a very creepy basement down here.
Mm-hmm.
Like even they still find stuff even to.
It does look sketchy. It's very sketchy as fuck.
This day down here, Justin said he found this the other day, and it's like almost looks like a fireplace poker, but it's been rusted and deteriorating for a long, long time.
I don't want to know what that was used for. I bet you it was not used for no fire.
So,
yeah, that's pretty old.
And he said he spent a whole day digging in. I guess this is just the excess where you can push like a ash bin in the back of a fireplace. It all comes down to this chute, and he was digging it out and was finding stuff that people had burned in the fireplace, digging all this out. So,
ooh, Rainbow, I found some Tammy Hall to do on Sunday.
I mean, this is a cool place. This basement's interesting, and we definitely need to come down here and investigate, because it's always the part where if there's shady things going on in any particular building, the basement is the safest place to do things where you're not going to be caught. And that's exactly why they used it on the Underground Railroad. It's a safer place for people to hide because it's...
Yeah, I thought so too. She's been making a lot of lives lately.
Less likely someone's going to see them through the windows. So the basement is definitely an area where people have had paranormal experience.
Somebody got her a hotel room and she was raging. So it looks fun. It looks fun.
Experiences, and hopefully we'll have one tonight.
Hopefully so. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to come down here later, do a session down here, see what we can get. Maybe we'll be able to make some sort of communication with somebody down here who was part of the Underground Railroad. Maybe they worked here in the hotel, or one of the many other businesses that were here. And maybe their spirit's still here. We're going to find out. Are you ready to get started with our investigation of the Garnett house, the famous and famously haunted Garnett house in Garnett, Kansas? I'm ready. I'm more than ready. We've been waiting to do this one for a long time.
Nice. I can't wait to see it.
So I say we get the cameras and the
I'm
equipment ready,
excited.
and we jump right into this.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Saturday.
All right, so we're getting
Saturday's chapter 1 of Stephen King's It audiobook. I'm excited. I think I found a way to do an overlay so I can't get copyright struck. I think I figured it out.
getting ready to leave for abandonment here. We just set up the basement camera down here, and we are getting ready to exit the Garnett house to see what happens when these cameras...
Hey, boo, welcome in. Don't work too hard, love. Yes, I'm excited. It's going to be every Saturday.
are alone inside of one of Kansas's most haunted houses.
And Friday nights, they usually do the ghost stories, like for Mr. Ballin or something.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to see what happens here on this abandonment session as we leave cameras alone in this haunted house. But one thing that we have cameras on each floor. 1 camera on the first floor, 2 on the second floor, and then 1 camera down here in the basement.
Who wants to make a bet that they go to the bar during these abandonments? I would.
But I will say, we also have on the second floor up there, we set up ghost chatter to ask questions. We have custom questions implemented. It'll be talking, as always. It's just a way for us to ask questions when there's no one inside the house. So if you want that for your investigations, go download the Ghost Chatter app. It's free for iOS and Google Play for Android. And it's a great tool to use when you leave equipment or cameras alone inside of these buildings and do your own abandonment sessions. So
yeah, what are you waiting for? Go grab it right now. Support a small creator.
That's right.
Is there anyone still staying in this hotel?
And we also have one of the features in the app that we are using.
Hey, Queen of Karma, how you doing, hun? I'm doing okay. Been feeling a little today, but that's what you get with kidneys. My kidneys hate me. I can't help it. And then my Nana fell, but she's okay. Oh, she fell on her butt. For fuck's sakes.
Tonight is the spirit photo setting, which allows us to set up the phone. It'll record a video through the Ghost Chatter app while it asks questions, but also it's going to take photos.
Hope you're doing well, love.
Every 120 seconds, it'll take a photo, and maybe something will be captured in those photos. The app itself can trigger your camera on your phone to take photos every so often. So maybe we'll capture something in those pictures.
Hopefully.
So let's head out.
Yeah, my doctor's gonna call me in some antibiotics just in case, as a preventative, so I don't get another infection. So doing great. Just spent all day cleaning and working on the Shiva files. Ooh, that'll be interesting.
Leave these cameras alone inside the Garnett house.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go.
But first, we're leaving!
Oh, God. Why do you gotta scream?
Now that the whole neighborhood's awake.
Way too much drama.
Sorry.
Way too much drama.
Sorry, Garnett, Kansas.
I know. Everyone's awake now.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go. Back up the stairs we go. Go ahead and shut that door.
That was probably so loud.
So we officially made it into the car. We're sitting out here.
We're safe and sound.
Safe and sound in the car. We're going to try and be as quiet as we can. And hopefully something will happen.
Here's to hoping.
Here's to hoping. Abandonment Garnett house. Let's do it.
haunted. Can you show us?
That's cheating. Oh, shit.
Did they do medical experiments in this house?
After 40 minutes of silence, the music box on the first floor alarms as if someone is standing in front of it. Now, we have had problems with this music box before getting stuck when it's triggered. And if this happens while we're investigating, we just simply reset it and it fixes the problem. But since we're outside in the car, we have no idea that the music box was triggered and now it's stuck and needs reset. So the music box will continue to play through the rest of the clip.
Oh, shit.
But this doesn't necessarily mean that the music box was triggered by a malfunction. While that is possible, we ourselves have walked in front of it and triggered it and had to reset it. So we have no idea why or how the music box was triggered. But this equipment interaction will pale in comparison to what's about to happen on the second floor.
Can you knock something off of the shelves?
Well, damn.
The Garnett house has been empty and quiet for over 40 minutes. And somehow, a rolling toy suddenly begins to move inside the cowboy room. It rolls rapidly across the floor and out into the hallway at the top of the stairs and comes to a stop somewhere that can't be seen by any of our cameras. And even more shocking is the question Ghost Chatter just asked a little over 2 minutes ago.
Can you knock something off of the shelves?
Could we have just captured the famous poltergeist activity the Garnett house is famous for? And how do you explain this happening inside of a house completely devoid of living people and contamination? This may be one of the most interesting pieces of footage that we've ever captured on our abandonment sessions. And when we discovered that this happened, oh my God! What the f? The word shocked won't even begin to describe the emotions we feel. What? Okay. We are getting ready to head back inside the Garnett house here.
We are. Let's go in and see if anything's moved.
We might have something move, I hope. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully.
Careful on the gutter pipe.
Oh, thank God. We're back.
Music box is going off.
Oh boy. Maybe you guys should get a new music box. Just a thought.
I wonder how long that's been going off.
I don't know.
Hopefully not the whole time.
Hello?
Definitely creepy vibe in here.
Yeah. Cutting on this.
Okay.
There's
There always
dolls everywhere.
No.
The hell is that? The actual that was not there.
No, we would have saw that. Where did that come from?
Because I would have kicked that if that was there.
What is it? We're gonna have to.
Interesting. I gotta run and pee real quick. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna let this play.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch that back.
Review the footage, but of course there's no angle on it.
I mean, you would have heard it.
Oh yeah, for sure. You don't think you kicked that when you?
I didn't hear a jingle jingle. I mean, anything's possible.
Well, let's.
But I do not remember that. I would have noticed that bear.
Yeah, I mean, if
thing
you
sitting
just
there.
accidentally knock into it, like point at it, you're gonna hear it.
Yeah, it's very loud.
Let's cut on this.
Okay, I'm gonna stop on ghost chatter and
Okay.
everything else seems to be in place. And stopping. I really don't know what the hell that bear was doing there at the top of the stairs or where it came from. I do not remember that being there. And we've walked around the house with the walkthrough. I walked around shooting B-roll, which I have the B-roll shots of that area, so I could tell you. And I was right at the top of the stairs shooting B-roll. So if it had been there, like there's multiple shots of me right at the top of the stairs shooting B-roll. I would have seen that bear just kind of chilling there at the top of the stairs. So however that got there, I mean, maybe we're just that negligent and didn't notice it, but the camera angle itself, I didn't expect whatever would have fallen to be right there at the base of the camera if it did move. But something may have just moved on camera. That is really creepy.
I don't really know how we're gonna find it. You know what I mean? Because it's not visible.
Right.
So without plugging this into the laptop and looking for the audio.
Yeah, because my laptop's back at the Airbnb.
Yeah. Let's jump on this and look at the B-roll
Okay.
footage.
Okay, I got to go all the way back to the B-roll shots. Okay, that's there. I'm still inside the rooms here.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
It's not there.
It's not there.
Can you pinch zoom?
No, I don't think so. Not on this, no. But this shot right here, this is B-roll shot number 137, and it's one where I started at the bottom of the stairs, and in slow-mo, in the slow-mo setting, I came up, and you could see that little thing.
As soon as we poked our head around.
As soon as we poked our head around and started up the stairs, like, what's that bear doing there? Now, I I don't know if I got any shots inside the bathroom just because it's so small. I know I got shots of stuff that was inside the bathroom. Yeah, there's a shot of the mirror in the bathroom, but that doesn't tell us much.
What about on the walkthrough?
Oh, yes, that's a good point. Let me go forward here because there was a shot of me. I stood in the bathroom door and talked. Yeah, there's nothing there.
No.
Ooh. Nice. It'll be a good upload this weekend, Queen of Karma.
There's literally, as we walk forward to the bathroom, there's literally nothing there on the floor.
And then this is the bathroom that Dave was mentioning, which some of the things that he found in here could, again, we're not claiming it to be accurate history, but just from what he found in here.
Because I'm pointing the RP and I'm pointing the mirrorless, or the R8, I should say. I'm pointing the R8 into the bathroom and the camera I was rolling. So I was filming into the bathroom.
Do you want to go get that camera?
Yes.
And see. All right.
That tells me something moved. That little bear thing moved from somewhere. Yeah. Where it was is the question we're trying to figure out, so we know how to try and properly debunk it. Because if it was nowhere near where we found it there, I don't know how to debunk that, and that would be crazy.
Yeah, I don't even remember seeing that thing.
Me neither. I'd never seen that thing anywhere. Oh, that was me probably.
Yeah. All right, we'll be right back, camera.
All right, so we got this camera because the other angle didn't have a shot into the bathroom. This one did. So hopefully as I come around the corner, we'll get a glimpse of where that little teddy bear was. Or that bear thing, whatever it is, rolling bear toy.
Straight down my throat.
Okay, this is the outtake. So it's not there. Sorry, I'm going to try and get as close as I can to see as I pan this.
It's not there.
It's not there. It's definitely not there.
And then this is the bathroom that Dave was mentioning, which some of the things that he found in here could, again, we're not claiming it to be accurate history, but just from what he found in here.
The process of searching for the origin of the rolling bear toy took up so much time.
Come on, Ryan, pan to the floor.
Naively, we're convinced that we should be looking at the footage from the bathroom. But as you saw, the toy's original position was nowhere near the bathroom.
I wish I could slow this down here.
And after struggling to pause and go frame by frame on the camera's playback, we're just having no luck. And we have no choice but to come up with a new plan of action on how to solve this mystery.
Oh my God, there's only, literally the only way we're going to know if it's in that shot is if we get a computer of some kind.
Yeah. I mean, I could go get the computer.
And then this is the bathroom.
Maybe here's what we'll do. We'll put a hold on this. We're going to have Dave run back to the accommodation and get a laptop so we can dump that clip onto the laptop to be able to analyze it frame by frame. And until then, maybe I can sit alone in here for just
Oh, you're brave.
Take you 10 minutes to get there and back.
Yeah. Do a solo.
Yeah, I'll do a solo. I don't know where, but
Up here.
Up here. I'll do a solo up here. And it'll be a mystery, guys, so you'll have to keep watching to find out exactly whether or not that bear moved. I mean, you'll hear it in the clip if we already found it. But as to where it moved from, hopefully we'll figure that out if it was in that bathroom.
Yeah.
See, this is why I didn't even think, because I didn't think to check the floors. I was checking, I took pictures and video of all the dolls on the shelves up high. Mm-hmm. I didn't think about toys on the floor moving.
No, me either. That's wild.
Okay, and I have to be alone in here for... All right. Let's put those extra underwear to good use.
That's right.
Okay, rolling Ryan solo here. All right, I'm officially alone inside the Garnett house here. Dave went to go get the laptop so we could dump that footage and find out where this little guy came from, where the hell, and how
Hey,
we're gonna hear that
Justin,
on the
bud, how
camera
are
for
you?
sure.
How you doing tonight?
Where were you? If there's anyone in here, I'm all alone now. Did someone move that bear?
Obviously they did. Look at it.
If you move that bear, can you do it again for us? I think you can see that in that camera. Let me check and see. Yeah, you sure can. Okay. I'm all alone in here now. And I would really love if you could actually move something now that I'm in here by myself. Can you knock something over? Move something for us? Maybe you can roll that bear to me right now. I'd love to see it. Okay.
I'm gonna do it now. Maybe the ghost is shy.
Maybe you could touch this device right here that I'm getting ready to turn on. Okay. If you could do that, I'd really appreciate it. Were there bad things that happened in this house?
Maybe. You never know, Queen of Karma. But that's where the bear stopped, right there. I want to know what the obsession with all the creepy Annabelle-looking bitches.
Okay. Now I keep checking every single shelf to get footage of it in case anything falls now. I mean, I tried to do that earlier, but now I'm second guessing that I got everything. Here. See how I did that? See how that does that? Maybe you could give it a try. So here's the thing that I'm counting on. We're gonna try and get Justin to call us and see if he can watch this footage back, because he has a camera right up here that would, from where I'm standing, be able to see the bear, because I'm standing right under the camera right now. So where the bear was, it would capture that bear coming out into the hallway. So I would love to have Justin be able to watch that footage back if it records constantly. I don't know if he can have it record constantly or if it's just like a motion thing. But then again, that is motion.
No shit. Really?
Can we hear your footsteps? Can I hear your footsteps? I'm alone in here.
We even got dolls in the bathroom. Oh my God.
Where were you? before you ended up out here in the doorway. What really confuses me is this floor for the bathroom looks like it is slanted back towards the bathtub. Am I wrong in that assumption? It rolls that way really easily. Now, let me try and roll it back this way. It doesn't want to. Look, it comes back. It doesn't even make it to the wall. And I pushed that way harder than I did this way. So this bathroom floor is slanted this way. So if it was in the bathroom and it ended up in that doorway, that is very unexplainable. If it ended up coming from the bathroom and rolling by itself into the doorway, I don't have an explanation for it. But again, we won't know until we watch the footage back to find out where that was. And if we can't find it in that footage, I'm gonna have to scour every shot that we've taken, every inch of that walkthrough that we did, searching for where that bear was before it ended up in the bathroom doorway here. Creepy little thing. It's even
So creepy, that's why y'all bought one, right?
creepier now that it moved. I'm gonna put it back where it was, where we found it. He was kind of leaning this way, peeking out of the doorway like that as we came up the stairs. Like it was creepy enough, like it was watching us come up the stairs. I know it's an inanimate object, but if it was placed like that, or the fact that it happened to stop right there is creepy. There was a little girl that was captured in this room right over here. Okay, Dave's back. I just heard the door downstairs. Dave? Dave? Okay.
Dave just returned with the laptop, so now we can more accurately search the footage to find out the original position of the bear toy.
Can you, in the front pocket of that with the hard drives, there should be, inside this pocket, there should be an SD card reader.
And we start with the Canon R8 that I was operating during the walkthrough. And as I'm scrubbing the footage to find the part where we're standing in the bathroom door, I stumble on the toy by accident.
Rolling.
There it is.
It was by the boots.
There it is.
We caught it on that camera then, because it rolled right across the camera.
Let's get it.
Look at this, guys. It is right here, leaned up against the wall by the little rocking chair thing. We found it, and that was just a happy accident. There it is, in by the boots, because you made that joke. The boots are made for walking.
Yeah.
You want to make your joke, Dave?
Are those boots made for walking, you think?
It's just what they do.
That's true.
It was right here, leaned backwards up against the wall.
Now let's just see really quick, because it was like this. I mean, like,
I mean, I tell you one thing, for it to end up there, it's going to be loud as f***.
let's watch it. This is crazy, you guys. Like, if one of us didn't knock into this, or like as we were walking through the room it started rolling or something, then this is wild. It's a perfect angle.
It is literally the perfect angle. It is going to go right across this doorway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it was literally 42 minutes. Oh my god! What the What?
Go a little before that. Do you hear anything?
We were outside in the car. There were no trains that went by.
You would see the train whistle in there.
Yeah. And it comes out of there with force, too.
How do you go back frames?
You just hit that. It just doesn't make any sense.
Mm-mm.
I tell you what, if I can't see any way that we could debunk this here, that is absolutely crazy. Something literally just moved inside this house and we caught it on camera.
Wow. I feel like we need to go try and recreate it.
Okay.
I mean, that's how it was leaned up, right?
Yeah. And it was even actually probably leaned back even further against the wall like that.
Wait. Something just fell
This is not tap dancing, sir.
downstairs when you did that. That was me. Something downstairs fell.
So in order to get it to go, even then, like it
wants to stay there.
It wants to stay here.
Dude, there's no way. Put it back where it was at. Was it touching the crib? I'm just...
So that's where we put it back where it was. Right by the boots, right beside the crib, leaned up against the wall, leaned backwards like it was. Pretty much identical to how it was. Of course, not exact, but every time I tried to push it forward, it just wobbled and leaned back.
Yeah. But to me, I don't know if you remember, I feel like you could hear it like hit and then start.
Right.
So if it was like this, and just to show everybody, like there's nothing here.
Right. Once it gets over that hump, then it goes, but I mean...
But for it to go like right through that door, it's like something was pushing it.
Right. It was on a mission. It went straight through the door.
But see...
Oh, it's going down the stairs.
I did it. You pushed it down the stairs. That was not very nice.
My God, Dave.
But here's my thing.
Okay.
is in that video. I'm pretty sure that as it's going through there.
Oh, hold on.
Is he calling?
Someone is. Yeah. Okay. I need you. Okay, hold on. Let me get a light here. We just got back from abandonment.
Just after we watched the footage for the first time, I sent a message to our friend and paranormal debunker, the Side-Eye Guy, telling him to video call us so that we could show him the footage of what we just captured.
The wildest thing happened while we were outside.
At the time this was filmed, he was also in Kansas and was investigating a location with Stevie from the Truth or Demons podcast, as well as Kenny Biddle of the Committee for Skeptical Inquiry.
Damn.
Rewind that.
Dude, this is crazy.
Over the next hour, we all worked together to try and recreate the movement of the toy.
And so, like, in the moment that it started moving, no cars had gone by for a number of minutes. And the train didn't go by the whole time we were on abandonment. So
I haven't heard a train all night.
Yeah, because we were sitting outside in the car and no train went by.
Does the flooring slope there?
Not here. It does whenever you get it over this hump. You see this line right here? Once you get it over that, then it...
Watch.
Here,
Is it raised?
Watch.
Keep going. Just keep doing it. Right. Yeah. Okay. I'm satisfied.
We won't speak for Stevie, Kenny, or Seg, as they can speak for themselves on what they think of this footage. So go and subscribe to their channels. The links are down below in the description. What we will say is, in our opinion, we were not able to make the toy move from its starting position with forceful vibration. We could only get the toy to start rolling from the stationary position when we pushed it. And with the house empty for 40 minutes prior to it moving, we don't know what could have possibly set the toy in motion. It remains some of the strangest footage that we've ever captured on our paranormal quest. What do you think? Tell us in the comments below.
And that's an odd position. It looks like it's peeking out of the bathroom.
So it's 1:30 in the morning, and this is our first session. We're just getting started, and because it's been crazy. We started abandonment at 10:30, right?
Yeah, 10:30.
We got back from abandonment. Well, are we wanting to go into all this?
Yeah, we can, yeah.
Okay. We got back from abandonment, and of course we had our daylight camera running as we were coming back in to show, what we were doing. And we rounded the corner down here at the bottom of the stairs and looked up and was greeted by this creepy, grinning bear clown thing, whatever it is. That thing's gonna haunt me in my dreams. And we immediately went into investigative mode because we knew that it wasn't there when we left. And we scrubbed all of the footage. I went back and got Ryan's laptop, brought it back. We scrubbed the footage. And we scrubbed the footage. And our other camera literally captured this toy being rolled across the floor to the top of the stairs towards our other camera. And we were 42 minutes out, 42 minutes sitting in the car. We didn't leave. We were here the whole time this time. Nobody came into the house. Nobody went around the house. Nobody was in the house. And that toy moved on its own. So I'm saying all of that to say that we came back in at 11:30. It's now 1:30. So we spent 2 hours reviewing the footage, trying to debunk it, recreating it. And we can't.
Right, we can't. We couldn't get it to move the way that it did.
No.
And so we put it back as close to how it was as we possibly could, and we have a camera rolling on it right now. So if it moves again for any reason, if the vibrations of us walking or micro vibrations move it, we'll capture it on camera and we'll know for sure. We're going to leave that there the rest of the night.
Yeah.
As long as we're here, that camera's going to be there on that bear to see if it moves again for any reason whatsoever. But I say all that to say we don't know what caused that to move.
No.
Now, that doesn't mean we can say that it's paranormal, but it is weird because 2 nights ago when the side-eye guy was here with Colin and Connor, that bear was sitting in that exact same spot. It hadn't moved for days. Before that, we have no idea how long it was there. We're still trying to get a hold of Justin to find out how long that bear had been sitting in that spot. So that's one of the coolest things we've captured on abandonment, and we have no explanation for it. So
yeah, and you guys know that we keep everything 100% honest on here. We're transparent about everything, which was why our immediate reaction was, we knew that Seg and Kenny were in town, so our immediate jump to that was to get a hold of them and run everything by them to start the debunking process and seeing what we could come up with. And
I would love ice cream. I'm jealous.
keeping that honesty and transparency at the forefront of the show for you guys. So now I think Ryan and I are both a little bit scatterbrained because we're just focused on that.
I have so much adrenaline pumping through me right now.
Yeah.
I literally couldn't hold the phone still when we were showing them. I was literally vibrating. I was so excited.
Yeah.
When we were playing the footage for them. They were probably like, God damn, why
Really?
is this guy's hand shaking so much?
So now we're going to go ahead and officially get started with the first session here
But have fun. Get good ice cream. I love DQ.
on the second floor of the Garnett house in Garnett, Kansas.
Poor Dave.
Hello?
Should that be getting you? Well, you've been standing there the whole time.
Yeah.
Can you step away from that for just a moment, please? So it'll stop playing.
Give it a reset. We're going to go ahead, because that was playing pretty much through most of the abandonment from what we could hear, and it just started up again and isn't stopping. We're going to go ahead and shut the music box off completely.
All right, if there's any spirits here with us, and they're in the room with the rocking chair where the doll is, we've got a little blue.
I would agree, Queen of Karma. I feel like, I don't know, that sound though that comes from that music box definitely sounds like the theme to Alfred Hitchcock.
Blue light sitting right in front of that doll. Can you try and touch that blue light?
Probably does like the
I
sound.
don't even care if we don't get anything the rest of the night.
I know.
Because that was just so cool.
That was so cool.
Can you rock that rocking chair in there?
Not the rocking chair.
You
with
moved
the
that
ball
toy,
in
so
it.
you could probably move that chair, right? What about that toy in there that you moved before? Can you move it again?
Or any other toy?
Can you roll that toy again for us? Or move any of these toys, these dolls. Everybody says that you push them off of where they are. We'd love it if you could do that for us.
That is a door frame.
I'm so, jittery.
I don't know.
So, Justin, the owner of the house, thinks that this room that we're standing in right here used to be the jail part where they would house a couple of people in here. It wasn't a jail for very long, but if that's true, there's a bunch of dolls right up here on this shelf. Could you push one of those dolls off of there if that's true? Were there people kept in here in jail?
Nothing on EVP there. What if we give you another way that you might be able to speak? And this might not be something you can even use, but it's a way that we can actually try and see if you can manipulate the energy of this to make words come through. And if you can't use it, that's fine. We'll still listen for whatever other signs you give us. Maybe if you would like to, you can touch one of us, pull on our
You too, Queen of Karma. Enjoy your ice cream.
shirt, or
It's me.
grab a hold of us. Anything that you need to do to let us know that you're here is fine.
It's a lot of balls right above your head, sir.
They're probably like, I rolled a ball for you. What else do you want from me?
We'd love to just see one more toy, one more anything move, fall, get thrown.
What was this room right here used for? Nobody wants to talk now?
I know Ryan.
How? How do you know me?
Oh, shit.
I've never been here before. That was a little creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get shy now. That's the first thing you said through this.
Can you use that thing to tell us what your name is?
We've heard a lot of stories about this house, that it was used on the Underground Railroad and that it was also an area where people could feel safe. A hotel. We also heard that they used to sell pleasure in this hotel. It's one of the ladies of the night here, one of the madams, one of the girls. What was that?
I think it was a bird.
Okay. Sound like a squeaky hinge for a second.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Oddly quiet. And a little unnerving that the only thing it said was that it knows me.
A little bit, yeah.
How do you know me?
Do not look back.
Jesus Christ, that scared the out of me. Were you filming my whole body right there?
Like your thighs up.
Because when I walk past here, I thought I hit my microphone on this because it felt like it got pulled back.
Really?
And if you caught it on camera, whether or not I actually ran into this, but it felt like my mic pack hit something, and I thought I was closer to this than what I actually was. That's why I looked down and went, what the hell? I still got a good solid 6 to 7 inches away from this.
Yeah, that's weird.
Are you grabbing a hold of me? Are you a child? Are you trying to get my attention? Ooh, it is cold as over here now.
Oh,
Is it?
shit.
Oh my god, yeah. Feel it.
Cold.
I can see you.
Oh, it can see you.
Does it feel colder over here to you?
Not to me.
Not to you? I got like full body cold.
Are you around Ryan right now?
If you can see us, how many fingers am I holding up right now?
I cannot say.
Huh.
Why not? Maybe you could knock this many times. Can you tell me what happened about 2 hours ago while we were gone? Okay, if there's someone here that doesn't like me, maybe you want to push me down the stairs.
Oh, shit. Don't say that.
Do not go to the basement.
Well, we're gonna. Not right now, but we will. Nobody wants to push me down the stairs? Well, that makes me feel good. You must like me. Are you happy with what Justin is doing to this house? Are you happy that he is bringing visitors in here to see you? Making improvements to it? This is the oldest structure in this town that is not a log cabin. This is the town's history right here. And you're a part of it. So whether you're one of the Houston family members, you were here when the hotel was in operation, or much later, this house is a part of your history. This house is a part of Kansas's history. Nobody wants to push me down the stairs. Thank goodness.
Does that
That's not a
include living
flex,
people?
sir.
That's why I didn't offer to you, Dave.
Crap.
I know Mary.
What in the And it was on these stairs that Mary was actually hanging wallpaper at the age of 83, and she slipped and fell down the stairs and passed away here.
I know Mary.
It said my name, and then it said the name of the woman who fell down these stairs and died.
How do you know
Look
Mary?
at me.
What did it say?
Look at me. Where are you? I would love to look at you.
Is this DW?
Are you one of the Houstons?
I am watching you.
That's fine. Keep on watching. That's why we're here. We want you to watch us. And in fact, we would like it to be mutual.
Can you stand at the bottom of the stairs and show us that big evil grin?
I've got my extra underwear on
No.
standby.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to.
You are in danger.
I don't think we're in danger.
If we're actually in danger, push one of the toys off.
If you push another toy off, we'll leave, we promise. We will get out of this house and we will drive away. Even though we haven't even investigated, but
The truth is hidden.
Whoa. Well, there you have it. The truth is hidden.
I have no doubt of that. There were a lot of things that happened in this house that no one knows about, some horrific things from what it seems.
Stairs.
Yes, I am at the top of the stairs. Mary, is this where you passed? Did you take a fall? We're so sorry to hear that, ma'am. It's starting to creep me out.
A little bit.
How do you know that I'm by the stairs? Can you see me? I know you said that you're watching me, and you're watching Dave. How do you know we're standing by the stairs? It's the dumbest question I ever asked.
No, that's not the
It knows
dumbest
we're by
one.
the stairs. If it does know we're by the stairs, it knows we're by the stairs because it can see us. Or they can see us, I should say. My apologies. I didn't mean to call you it. Maybe it's the grinner. Maybe the grinner is who pretends to be all of these strange entities in here. Maybe the grinner is who...
I can see everything.
Well, damn.
Noted.
Aggressive.
Can you see this? What number is this?
I would have given one.
You can see everything. What
one
number
for
is
you
this?
only. Just saying.
Again, like I said, it's creeping me out. Because literally what I was just talking about was how it can see us, or they can see us.
Mm-hmm. If you can see us, what number is this?
Do not leave yet.
We're not.
Maybe numbers aren't programmed in here, so if the numbers aren't something you can say through this, knock that many times. We haven't heard a knocking sound yet in this house. Not anything definitive since we started investigating. It's been pretty
I
quiet.
see you.
Yes, that's... thank you. Thank you for clarifying how you knew we were by the stairs, if that's you talking to us.
What color is the thing on Ryan's head? If you can see us, what color is that?
Dark magic.
Wow. What color is it?
And the thing he's referring to is the hat that I'm wearing. The thing that you put on your head. Weird how there wasn't hardly any responses through this until I came over here and stood in front of the bathroom and at the top of the stairs.
John remembers.
Oh, shit.
Who's John?
In the moment, we had no idea, but the name John is also very relevant to the history of the Garnett House Hotel. In the summer of 1864, a man named John Warren was staying at the Garnett House Hotel while he worked for D.W. Houston, and his room was in the attic. In August of that year, one of the neighbors, a widow named Adeline Duren, was found dead in her home. She had been fatally attacked with an axe.
Ew!
Investigators
Oh my
found
God.
bloody clothing belonging to John Warren, and even discovered blood on his skin and shoes. It's believed that he committed this gruesome crime and then escaped back to his attic room at the Garnett House Hotel. He was convicted of the crime and executed by hanging the next day. Many people believe that the spirit of John Warren still remains inside this house.
That is scary. That's fucking scary.
The house that was his home up until the crime and his execution.
John remembers.
Who's John? We don't know a John. I mean, I'm sure there were plenty of Johns that came through here. Do you remember Wild Bill Hickok? How about Buffalo Bill Cody?
The basement is dangerous.
Why is that? Is it because some horrific things happened down there? Because some very angry and hateful people used to meet down there? Let's not focus on the basement right now. Let's focus on where we are right now. I have chills going up my legs.
Really?
Yes, my hair is standing up, starting from my legs up.
You are being watched.
Oh.
Is that why my hair's standing up? Whew.
Where are we being watched from? Where are you?
I am speaking.
Yeah, shut up.
We can hear that. What happened in this bathroom? In this room right here?
What is it?
It said eyes. It's not the eyes that the most famous entity or the most famous ghost story of this house. It's not the eyes that make up the story. What is it? What is it that people see that's odd about the figure?
You all right to switch for a minute?
Mm-hmm.
All right, second EVP session, Garnett House. On the stairs.
I am moving slightly, but now I'm still. Let me take a step back here so that camera can see me, so I know if I move and can debunk it.
Mary, if you're here with us, we're trying to communicate with you. Are you able to communicate back to us by saying things to this red light right here? Is your spirit still in this house? It's pretty impressive that you were still doing wallpapering at 83 years old by yourself. Did you really love this house? Are there any patrons of the hotel here? Were there really heinous things that happened in this bathroom at the top of the stairs?
Sounds like there might be a couple vengeful spirits.
Is it true that there are spirits in here watching us currently? All right.
Mm-hmm.
What?
All right, let's see if we got anything here.
Sorry, the second EVP session for Garnett House. On the stairs. Alright, again, moving slightly, but now I'm still. Take a step back here so that the camera can see me, so I know if I move, it can be pocket.
Nothing.
I thought for sure that we would get some EVPs in this house.
I mean, the night's not over yet.
No. But it just makes the ones that we've gotten before so much cooler.
Right.
I don't know. With that, should we gather our stuff up and try the first floor?
Yes, you can, Justin. Hold on, bud. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be live, but you can come on up. There you go. Just let me know when you're backstage.
Yeah, and to me, before we do that, I just wanted to say one thing that might, like I'd mentioned when we were asking for it to move something else, it's like, if that was moved by someone in this house, you have to think about if the theory of spirits needing energy to create paranormal activity, or paranormal activity being made up of energy, in order to move a physical object, that would take a lot of energy. So it makes sense that if that happened, it would take a long time before something else happened again.
For sure. Yeah.
And maybe someone on the first floor has some energy to give us, so maybe we should move down there, like you said. Give it a try.
Let's do it. All we can do is
boy.
try.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Y'all are brave.
Rolling, this is
Y'all are fucking brave.
for the Estes, so this is going to be what Ryan is listening to. And by Ryan, I mean me. I just sat on the spirit box and dropped the chords.
How'd that feel? Bet that didn't feel good.
Okay. All right, so we are getting ready to get started here with the Estes session. We decided to do the Estes second, simply because we weren't really having much luck with EVP. See if someone can communicate this way rather than through EVP. Now this is just going to be, just like any Estes session, we're using a spirit box, an S box, and we are going to be recording through this digital audio recorder, which is going to be tied directly into the spirit box. You're going to be able to hear what I'm hearing, and therefore we are going to be able to play that back in the episode, and you are going to be able to hear the responses with me. This is going to completely cut off my senses to what Dave is asking, therefore any responses that come through are relevant or not me hearing whatever he's asking. And they could possibly be a response through the spirit box. All right, so that is sweeping. Headphones are going on. All right, I am ready.
Oh boy.
Okay, I don't know if that was him or not. All right. All right. So to any of the spirits that might be here in the Garnett house, we're going to be trying to communicate to you through a radio. My friend in the other room has a radio, and he can hear your responses if you try hard enough to talk to him. I'm going to be asking the questions, and he's going to be listening for your answers. So I would like for you to answer my questions through the radio he's listening to.
Damn, it's usually you that gets stuck with that thing.
So let's start off with, can you tell him what your name is, please? Remember, use the radio to give your answers. Can you tell him what your name is? Did you stay here in this hotel?
Oof, I got chills all of a sudden.
Did you work here? Are you the one that built this house? Mary, if you're here, can you come through the radio and say hello? Can you tell him what happened to you that made you pass away or caused you to pass away?
Very faint man's voice there.
Could you touch the orange light that is right beside Ryan if you're not able to figure it out?
Yes.
Okay, what's your name? Is this DW?
Oh, shit.
Is this one of the Houstons? How many spirits are here in this house? Could someone answer?
Man's voice there. Deep voice, couldn't really make it out.
If you could come through the radio, please, and tell us how many spirits are here in this house.
Kids?
Are there children here?
Ten.
Oh, shit. 10 children. Whoa.
Are you saying there are 10
That is, woohoo. That's quite a bit. Quite a bit. They were busy.
spirits in this house?
Out or house? I couldn't really make it out. It's all very distant.
Did you come here as part of the Underground Railroad?
I'm there. I'm here.
Who's here? What's your name? We would love to know what your name is, please. Would be very helpful to us if you could use the radio and tell Ryan what your name is.
Out there.
Were you here when this was a school, maybe? This house was used for so many different things. We're told there's a very tall entity in here that they call the Grinner. Is that true? Who is that? Somebody earlier moved a toy upstairs while we weren't here. Who was that? Who moved that toy?
They ain't gonna tell ya.
Could you move that same toy again for us? How come you're not wanting to come out and speak with us?
If there's anyone listening to what Dave's asking, walk up closer to me when you talk. I can't hear what you're saying. It's so distant.
Come a little closer to us, please. Get closer to the radio. You can use the energy from the radio to maybe help you, if that's how that works. Maybe you could go up to Ryan and tell him how many fingers I'm holding up. That would be pretty easy, I think. Tell him the number of fingers I'm holding up right now.
Right here.
All right, tell him. If you're right here, you can see this. How many fingers am I holding up?
Stand up.
I don't want to stand up until you can answer the question of how many fingers I'm holding up. Then I'll stand up. Supposedly, there were some very awful things that happened upstairs in the bathroom. Do you know anything about that?
Now I'm hearing absolutely nothing.
Damn. It is not liking your questions, Dave.
Okay, I'm turned it off. Literally nothing coming through.
Okay.
Literally nothing, and the stuff I did call out, I'm not even probably. I probably would say I'm like 40% sure of my accuracy because, and not even that probably because it was so soft.
Yeah. When you first started the Estes, did you accidentally bump the table?
No. I've been sitting still since I started. Did the mail go off?
It did, but just the once. It was right as you got started, so I wasn't sure if maybe you moved or hit the table or something.
No, I've been sitting back in the chair, and I'm even like rocking in the chair right now violently, and it's not doing anything.
Interesting. Okay. Well, then that was about the only thing that happened.
Interesting. All right. It is time for us to go down to the basement.
Oh, here we go.
Let's get in this cellar here. Let's do it. Whoops.
Careful.
It's darker than hell down here.
It is.
Watch out for the spiders.
Whew. Man, I know you guys understand night vision and that this is not light we can see, but if only you were here to see what we were dealing with. Okay, so Dave is going up to get the audio recorder because in our rush and hurry to grab everything, we forgot to grab the audio recorder, so he's going to get it. As you can see, I've donned my coat because it has gotten very cold down here, so I will say that the temperature has dropped quite a bit, and we have the music box right here, the Mel meter behind me, and the spirit pod right down in front of me. This is a smaller area to cover, so we probably won't be able to spend too much time in here, but we'll see what happens. Do a few EVP sessions and see what happens. Quick, before Dave gets back, can you set that music off behind me? He's coming. Quick. Set it off before he comes back.
I heard the music box go off. Was that you?
Yeah, that was me. I was demonstrating.
Where is it? Oh. I thought it was pointed this way.
Yeah, if we stand here, we should be good.
What if I'm here?
That's fine too.
Okay. All right, spirits of the Garnett house. You said multiple times when we were using the app earlier that there's danger in the basement. Don't go to the basement. We're in the basement. If we are in danger, can you touch this orange light or the blue light or step in front of this here? If we really are in danger by being down here?
Or push something over. There's a fan on top of that bucket over there. Maybe you could shove that over. If you can push toys over, surely you can push a fan off of a bucket.
Or move this chair right here.
We've heard a lot of stories, and we're going to be leaving because it's almost sunrise, so we're going to have to leave here soon.
Yeah, it's almost over. What's going on, guys?
Garnett house. Here at the hotel.
But you haven't spent the night with us.
You've been waiting until we weren't looking to do stuff, it seems.
Where are you? Don't you want to come out and have somebody to talk to? We know that our accents aren't as cool as the other guy that was here a couple days ago.
Yeah.
But we're still nice guys.
We want to thank you. If that was you that moved that toy earlier, it blew our minds literally. Not literally. It blew our minds figuratively. I need to be careful of my use of the word literally. And we're so happy if you actually did that and made something happen for us. All we're asking is for you to acknowledge that we're here and say goodbye to us.
That's
Before
it.
we leave, that's all we want.
Just want a goodbye.
By stomping on the floor above us, moving something, letting us hear your voice, or interacting with the 3 pieces of equipment we have in here.
Yeah. If I do this from down here, can you do the same thing from upstairs? Come on now.
Don't be so demanding. Shit.
We've tried everything that we can to get you to come out and talk to us tonight.
Maybe they're just not into it.
If you were the one who said that you know me and you know Mary, or maybe there was someone else named Ryan that you were talking about. I don't know. Maybe you weren't even talking about me. If you know someone named Ryan that is not me, can you touch something? Interact with the equipment? Make the music play? We invite anyone, any of the spirits, if you're outside, come downstairs and talk to us. Go ahead and come down to the basement here. It's safe.
It's not safe. They already said that.
We'll protect you from anything that may happen or anyone that might be down here that means to do you harm. Those meetings that used to take place down here, that doesn't happen anymore. Not in this house. You're safe.
So feel free to come on out and touch one of these items that we have set up to let us know that you're here, that you can hear us, if you wouldn't mind. Or maybe you can roll something across the floor upstairs to let us know you can hear us. Shut one of the doors up there.
Ugh. It's not going to do it.
Anyone out here? You can come down.
Come on down here with us. Or maybe if you're down here and you don't want to be down here anymore, we can show you the way out.
I bet you can.
If you'd like that, could you touch one of the
Now, don't be lying to them. You ain't no ghost whisperer. Stop it.
devices we have set up with the bright lights?
And if there are spirits in there, I hate to tell you, but those are usually spirits tied to the house, meaning they can't leave. Just saying.
We'll do our best to show you the way out of here.
Residual spirits.
So now we're going to use, I mean, you might have seen us use this before. This is a way that we can maybe capture your voice, and it's an experiment to see if you can send a message. If there's anyone that you know or love, or anyone that you're thinking of right now that you want to send a message to, get as close to this chair as you can and put your voice right on this recorder, basement Garnett house, and leave us a message. Go ahead and step in front of that chair and say whatever it is you want to say. Are you happy that we came here to the house tonight? Can you come and go as you please, or do you stay here at the house, at the hotel?
Just sounds to me like they don't want to answer you.
Do you know that we aren't living in the same time as you?
That's actually a good question.
Did you come to this house via the Underground Railroad?
Can you tell me who the grinner is? Who is the grinner that people see throughout this house?
I don't know if I want to know. It was creepy.
Do you have any final parting messages for us before we leave?
Would you like us to come back someday here to the Garnett house?
It ain't speaking.
Okay, we'll listen back.
step in front of that chair and say whatever it is you want to say.
It's not a damn fucking voicemail, sir.
Nothing too present enough to say that it's anything vocal. I mean, like I said, too much stomach noise going on. So that makes it very difficult to do EVP when your stomach is in a constant state of just turmoil. It's a very dramatic word to use, but that was the only one I could think of to describe it. I mean, we can give it another few minutes down here, but to be honest, it's such a small space to investigate, and we had a camera down here on abandonment because we forgot the camera down here as we were trying to debunk that toy. We were so excited about the toy. We totally forgot the camera was in the basement, so it was down here for 2.5 hours. It was. Recording in the basement, so. What do you think? Did you see us up there trying to figure out who moved that toy? Looking like idiots, moving the toy 1,000 different ways, putting it back, pushing it across the floor to see how it rolled, putting it back, pushing it again. Did you see that?
We really wanted to just try to figure out how it was that toy moved.
And there's still a camera up there on it. As we speak.
Go move it again.
We were walking around on that second floor in that room, all over that second floor, and it didn't budge. So if you moved it again now, that would be really interesting. But maybe you can't. Maybe you ran out of energy.
Maybe. That's true.
Huh. Well, guys, I hate to cut the basement session so short, but if we don't get back into our warm accommodation with some food and sleep in our near future, I think we both might just go crazy.
Yeah, I feel that.
This has been a cool night at the Garnett house, though, and we really want you, as the viewer, as someone watching the channel, we want you to act as an investigator analyzing the footage. Please tell us if you think that toy could have moved on its own without anyone in the house, with no vibrations happening, and to have it just suddenly take off and roll. Do you think that's something that's naturally explainable? Or do you think something pushed that toy across the floor while we were gone on abandonment? For us, it was a very interesting and adrenaline-filled experience to discover that footage. Oh my God! What the f***? And it's very exciting to see that captured on camera, and we would love your opinion on it. The only regret that we have is we wish the cameras would have been angled or positioned a little bit differently, like we'd chosen different angles, so maybe you could have seen that toy move from start to finish. But
that would have been cool.
Yeah, but also keep in mind, it's not as if we knew like that toy was going to move.
Oh no, yeah, there's got to be like 70 toys on that second floor.
Yeah.
So we had no idea if there was going to be anything that
And way too many Annabelle-looking bitch dolls.
would move. That's one of the common things people experience at the Garnett house here, is the toys moving. So we had a lot of toys to keep eyes on. Still really cool that we caught the toy moving across the doorway like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's really freaky. So
it was freaky.
Very freaky. So we want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed this investigation, even though after that abandonment it was a little bit quiet, make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned, because we have some cool locations coming up that we are excited to share with you, and you don't want to miss. So till next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next episode, on the next adventure the next location.
So dramatic, sir.
On our almost fell. Paranormal quest. But I'm trying to keep myself awake here. Bye.
Bye.
Nice. That was pretty cool. All right. Thank y'all for joining me as usual. If y'all would like to donate, everything's pinned in the chat and in the description. As usual, I also like for you to hit the like button and subscribe. That's always helpful as well. And I appreciate all of you and all your help and support. And as always, stay spooky, be kind to one another. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.